Alright, here we go. Yeah, ride fast. Alright.
This is no place for a horse.
Why not? It's like, there's nothing here. Besides, I remember that there's one thing about this place. There's one little detail about this place. There's like a special little fight you can have right off the beginning. I'll be honest, out of all the worlds in this game, besides Hell, this is one of my favorites. I think this is like one of the coolest worlds in the game. This is also where me and my friend found one hell of a way to fuck with this game. This guy I can learn moves from, if I remember. But, well, I can talk to him.
The Reaper. It's about time you came. The Makers are dying, and our realm. We few are all that remain.
A warrior's life is never easy, old one.
Aye, not easy, but simple. I always saw my end with blade in hand, a field of enemy dead before me.
And what glorious end awaits you hiding behind these gates?
You cannot fight corruption, nor can you harm it. You can only kill those it has claimed. Every blow I strike against corruption is a blow against my own people. Muse on that, Ryder, before you mark me as a coward.
Oh, I want to train, let's see.
Hey, you might want to stretch before you try that one.
Yeah, I gotta save up a lot more money if I'm gonna get this shit. But yeah, there was a thing in this game where like you could trade shit with one another, and me and my friend found ways to like multiply our scythes, and then we were able to make like one of the strongest fucking weapons in the game. It was insanely OP as fuck. Well, at least we got one move. Aw, what move was it? Alright. So one thing that's weird is that like, okay, so with everything that's going on in this game, this is technically happening at the same time that war is happening. So like, I'm guessing after war, I'm guessing this is like while war is still locked up for those 200 years and humanity is not completely eradicated. Like, sure, they say they're all dead, but there's a DLC where there's like one person alive, but yeah. Let's talk to this broad.
Maker's beard. The rumors are true. A horseman in the Forge lands. The name's Alia, and that's my brother Valis. We are the keepers of this forge, though I reckon that means less now than once it did.
This is a Maker's forge.
Nay, the Maker's forge is lost to us, silenced by the hands of corruption. But in its depths we once crafted the dark towers of hell and the cities of heaven.
Now you make trinkets?
And you, one of the four, now seek the aid of the Makers? I guess we've all fallen from high places.
Came here seeking a tree, and your elder speaks of fire. What is it?
Aye, the fire of the mountain, the Stonefather's blood. It once flowed into our forge, as did the tears. Both imbued our craft with incredible power, the heart and the soul of stone. But corruption has taken them, and now our forge is silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost, barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge, and the tree can be reached.
I don't follow your reasoning.
We are makers, not warriors. But we are not without our weapons. Before the forge was lost, we crafted a mighty creature of soul and stone. A colossus to fight this corruption. But to awaken him requires a maker's key. And we need our forge to craft one. Will you help us?
What is this cauldron?
A temple built in the shadow of Stonefather's Peak. There, the fire of the mountain was harnessed and passed into our forge. Ride east of town, ride through the Charred Pass, and towards the cindery peak of the Stonefather. There, you will find the cauldron.
Man of no words, your brother.
But hardly silent. His voice is the ring of the hammer and the roar of the white flame.
Yes, he works while you talk.
Literally.
I may have need of a blade.
Is your need greater than ours, Hawk? We fight for the survival of our realm and our kin. Prove worthy, and mayhaps we can do business.
Wait a minute, I just realized something. They're the last of the makers, right? So there's that old man, her brother, that warrior guy out front, and if I remember, there's one more chick who's like across this way here. She's like a shaman or something. Or she's like hella fucking sexy, but still, it's like, all right, let me get this straight. You're the last of the makers, so that means the only way you motherfuckers are gonna be able to reproduce is if you go with him, the warrior guy out front, or I'm guessing that other guy out in the field. I forget his name. And then there's this broad. She's gonna have to pick someone to mate and repopulate your species of makers. Which, you know, not sure. Not really much good options. Brings whole new meaning to the phrase "last man on Earth."
We've been awaiting your arrival, horseman. Your shadow has long hovered over this realm.
Many know the Reaper, Old One, but I don't know you.
We are the builders of this world, but corruption seethes at its heart and destroys in days what we shaped over eons. Adar does his best to soothe our pain, but our souls yearn for only one comfort: death. We are without hope. Horseman, do you ever doubt your future?
No.
So one like yourself would set out to change a fate that displeases him. That is a long and dangerous path, even for death himself.
How is that your concern, Shaman?
Only that I am skilled at crafting talismans. If you gather the proper materials and return them to me, I'll make a potent talisman to aid you on your journey.
What do you require?
Stalker's bone, mordant dew, and carven stone. It is not a simple charm.
Where can I find them?
Somewhere in the Forge Lands. I rarely leave Tristone, but that Pup Khan is always out exploring. He can tell you more, no doubt.
Tell me, Shaman, what is corruption?
I only know what I fear it to be. That corruption is hate, given life, and that hate does not come from trees or stones, but from ourselves.
Okay, but like, okay, that's what I don't understand. If there's always got to be a positive and negative. So if the corruption is the negative, are these guys the positive, or is there something else?
You despair, Old One, and yet raise life from the earth.
I am a shaman, bound to this task even as our days darken. We are as the vines, coming to root, then to flower, and then to decay, dropping seeds upon the dust. A circle everlasting. I cannot stop it, nor can I stop you.
Well, if you like to bring life, your race is definitely going to need you to bring more life in this world. I know something else you can raise.
Tell me more about the Tree of Life.
The forest around the tree has been corrupted. It hungers. You cannot reach the tree, not with breath still in you.
Okay.
The path of a brother troubles you. It is your past, but also your future.
What? Gave you a powder in the path of the brother troubles you, she said.
Stone, wood,
Okay.
iron, these are the gifts of the makers. There are new talismans for you to browse.
God damn, a lot of this shit is expensive. Is that the difference in freaking the harder difficulties? Is that it's just more expensive? Critical chance and experience would be really nice. Although I have nowhere near enough. 20 fucking thousand, Jesus. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, I gotta be level 5 to wear that thing. Fuck. Oh yeah, God, I'm so stupid. I should have been grabbing all those armor pieces
As
because
you
I could have
reap, I
sold
will
that
sow.
shit. Alright, so it's pretty obvious what our mission is. We need to go and fucking go and get this place up and running. Still, that still makes me wonder, like, okay, so if these guys are gonna save their race and everything, that means both those women are gonna be very fucking busy. I'm talking, like, multiple kids at once. Really. Not a very pleasant thought. Wait, where did that... Oh, there he is. He's hanging out up here now. I guess he's done training. What's up, brah?
Horseman, you'll find not that way.
Do what you must for your kin, old one. For mine, I ride to the cauldron.
Well, if you fancy your corruption waist deep, that's as good a place as any. You know, there's a reason this gate is here. And if you were a friend, I wouldn't let you pass. But then, who is friend to death?
Have you wisdom to
Practically
share, or
everyone.
was it long since knocked loose in battle?
Wisdom ain't like teeth. I've plenty left. Enough to stay clear of the cauldron. The ancients filled it with right nasty traps. But one so clever as yourself will surely elude them.
Yeah, I don't like the words of that. And I do want all this shit.
The fire is more valuable than I, horseman. You should make haste to the temple.
Fire alone won't save your realm. You speak of the forge.
Aye. Without the fire and the tears of the mountain, without the forge itself, we have no means to clear the forest and reach the tree of life.
What then?
Our power is over creation, yours over death and despair. You are Nephilim, Lord of Destruction. Perhaps in that, there is hope.
Just how old is the forge?
It is as ancient as the realm itself, and perhaps even older. It is said the forge was the first thing we makers built, that in its depths we shaped entire worlds.
So they say. Alright, so that guy opened the door. And now we just need to get a move on and start searching. Alright. If I remember, there was a hidden thing in the water. I'm gonna check. Aha! I knew there was something down here. I swear I can remember there was something. It's strange to have to re-earn all these trophies again from when I already did this on PS3. That's one thing Sony I would like to see them do. Like, make it to where, like, you don't have to re-earn the same trophies. If you like the game, just enjoy the game, but don't make me have to re-earn the same shit. If I remember, there was one, like... I think there was one at the water place where I have to, like, jump off a really high point. And there you go. Yee. It's like the Eye of Sauron or something.
I have to go alone.
No, you don't. Alright, so the cauldron should be over this way. Loading and loading till I'm gonna explode. There we go. If I remember, this dungeon has like a mini boss here, but it's not one that I technically need. But up here is an old friend. What's up, old fuck?
Come closer. See you. Greetings, horseman. And welcome. I've been
Good to see you again.
expecting you.
Vulgrim. What brings you crawling out of the shadows?
I wouldn't want to lose my most valuable customer. Not to what lurks at the edge of shadows. So here I am, to offer my wares.
So you say.
You know that I don't. I'm not here by choice, demon.
I merely followed the trail of carnage. Your blades are as sharp as ever. Even still, I may be able to help you. I carry things others would frown upon. Go on, take a look. You won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Fresh merchandise.
Okay, so that's the respec my skills and the artifacts. Yeah, that's what you want. You want the legacy shit. You want to wait until you reach max level. Otherwise, it's not going to be worth it.
Another time.
Until then, perhaps you'll grant me a small indulgence. There are pages missing from the Book of the Dead. I believe many lie along your path. If you bring them to me, your reward will be substantial.
And so will be my damnation.
Alright, so now the Book of the Dead is now active. So now we got all the goodies we can hunt for. That's the thing, the Book of the Dead pages were always scattered in some of the most randomest spots. Like throughout all the maps. And if I recall, right off the bat, there's one over here. Oh, you little bit. And you're good. Alright, let's see. I remember there was one around here somewhere. I'm trying to remember where. It was like on top of a high area or something, or on top of like a ledge. Maybe it's up in here. I remember there was one around here somewhere. Aha! There we go. Why not? Might as well have something equipped for it. That's right. I need the gun to shoot that down. I forgot about that. That's another, like, there is so many collectibles in this game, it's kind of crazy. I could have sworn there was, like, some kind of page of the dead or something.
Place for me.
Say that all you want, but then I just pop it out.
I have to go alone.
There's no need to say that. If I remember, I think it's up in this spot. I remember it was over here on the left. Yeah, there's that. Where's the book? Get away from my horse. And guess what? Doink! go here yet, because I need to be able to control that. Yeah, I need that key thing in order to get him to work for me. So, till then, I'm gonna just explore right here. Alright. A little extra goodies is always good. Ah, you little and you're done. Higher stats.
This is no place for a horse.
Oh yeah. There we go. New boots. Huh, why not? Enhance my stats, make me stronger. Let's see here. I recall something hidden in here. Ow, you. Woo! Okay, that was. Well, I actually made that work. Holy shit. Where to next? I think I want this. Yeah. And then the
To go alone. This is no place for me.
Yeah, well, you say that, but here we are. Yep, we're getting close. If I remember correctly. Yep, there's one in here. Oops, I just flew right out and into the other one. And one more alley-oop. I swear it's almost as if I'm speedrunning this shit. Is there anything down here? Nope. Must be nice to be death and just not have to breathe or anything, just straight up. No worries, no big deal. Hitting goodies, hitting goodies. Ooh. Yeah, no, I like the eggs. Alright, just gotta remember that that seed thing is here, whatever, that rock. Oh, there it is. I could have sworn there was something else in here. you little booger. Wasn't even out of water yet. Oh, well, shit. That's one way to chill off of me. Jesus. Yeah. There might be something in there, but I'm not gonna. Let's just get to there. I'll do it on the way back. There we go. Oh shit, I didn't even pay attention to my health. I didn't even realize I was that low. Shit. Whoopsie. Well, my first death, but that's okay. I didn't even realize I was that low. I didn't even see the menu. I was busy pressing X trying to jump. Freaking got surrounded. One, I was low health.
True. A rider has come to the realm.
No shit.
Not another one.
You're the Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get here?
Took a wrong turn. It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances. No different than the others. Less pleasant on the eyes, for one.
I could say no less for you. Folks around town call me Pup or Lad, but I prefer my own name. Khan.
Pup it is, then.
As you will. Matters not to me.
Why not restore the fire yourself?
I came here just for that purpose. Figured I'd pop the cork, so to speak. Be the hero. But the cauldron is locked up well and tight, and the way through is swallowed by fire. You look capable enough. Perhaps you can find a way. I'll wait here and guard the entrance.
Your shaman has offered me a talisman if I bring her the materials.
You'd be wise to accept then. Her craft is mighty powerful.
Where do I find Stalker's bone?
You'll find stalkers prowling the cauldron. Should be simple work if your name is any indication. Say, if you're headed in there, you mind doing something for me?
Yes, I mind. Aren't I doing enough already?
Perhaps. Though it seems to me you're doing right enough for yourself. Our benefit being a fortunate side effect. Well, if it ain't much trouble, I left an old metal platter in there, with the image of 2 hammers scribed in the center. Not much to look at, but it was my journeyman piece. Last thing I ever forged.
A dish? You want me to bring you a dish?
Yes, well, it has sentimental value. If you find it, I'll make it worth your while.
He's a maker, yet the thing he made last was a fucking dinner plate. His pride achievement in making anything in this universe, instead of making a world or something crazy awesome, he made a dinner plate. That's his pride and joy. He made a fucking dinner plate. Ooh, this axe looks big. This looks like the kind they used in a friggin' decapitation in the old days.